وسهلا بكم في هذه الفعالية الخاصة التي نحتفي بها بأبرز مستخدمي منصة كورتكست للكتب الإلكترونية من بين طلبة وأعضاء هيئة التدريس. يسعدنا أن نكون معكم اليوم حيث نلتقي لتبادل الخبرات ونتعرف على كيف ساهمت هذه المنصة في دعم التعلم والتعليم داخل الأكاديمية. اليوم سنستعرض معاً قصص نجاح حقيقية من مستخدمين فعليين للمنصة، وسنناقش كيف يمكن لكل من الطلبة والأساتذة الاستفادة القصوى من هذه الأداة التي أصبحت جزءاً محورياً من منظومة التعليم الحديثة. شكراً لكم جميعاً على حضوركم ونتمنى لكم جلسة تفاعلية ومثمرة. Good afternoon everyone and welcome to this special event dedicated to celebrating and exploring the power of digital media, digital learning through the Cortex platform. I'm honored to be with you today to bring together some of the most engaged users of this innovative e-textbook solution. It's wonderful to see so many passionate educators, students, and academic professionals gathered here, united by a shared commitment to advancing teaching and learning through technology. As we all know, the landscape of education is evolving rapidly. The shift towards digital resources is not just a trend, it's a necessity. Cortex provides a flexible, accessible, and interactive platform that empowers both educators and learners. Whether it's instant access to textbooks and the ability to collaborate in real time, it transforms traditional reading into a truly connected learning experience. Today we'll be hearing from inspiring users who have embraced this platform to enhance their academic journeys, and we'll discuss this tool, how it's reshaping the future of education, making it more inclusive and efficient and engaging. This success would not have been possible without the integration of efforts from the strategic leadership of His Excellency Professor Dr. Ismail Abdelghaffar to the dedication of academic staff, especially let me mention Professor Dr. Yasser Sumbati, because he is not present with us today, and the students, of course, themselves, who were the heart of this journey. Now it's my pleasure to open this session, which is dedicated to recognizing the top students, users of the Cortex platform in appreciation of their understanding, engagement, and commitment to making the most of the digital learning tools provided. We'll start from Cortex. I'm pleased to welcome Ms. Preya Duran, the Director of Middle East and North Africa and the key point of contact for the AST.
I guess everyone has seen my faces way too many times, so I'm part of AST by default now. So I hope.
6 months ago. It was a very long time ago.
No, but I'm family now. I'm like half AST or half Egyptian. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for hosting a session. I'm so proud to be presenting Cortex. I have started sharing a few of the slides, but I would really like to say thank you to everyone, especially Professor Ismail. You have been a great person to work with, and Cortex is really very happy to be part of this journey. This is where we started from. So that was a picture, we took it in April last year, right after we signed with AST. That was our first trip. I'm still in the same t-shirt because, you know, sustainability. And then you see Professor Ismail and Richard, who was joining me from UK. And then a lot of other people, Dr. Hamdi, Sahar, and the great team. What we have achieved in 18 months. But I would say the collaboration of Cortex with AST have delivered a remarkable progress. And this couldn't be possible without a great vision that you have from Professor Ismail, because without vision, you can't have a story, you can't have a success. What we have achieved so far is tremendous. We have building a strong training platform. We have done a great work with analytics. our local support team, Yasmin, who is in the circle here, and obviously the content. Now, if I talk about few things, we have delivered a lot of training. And I guess that is the key for a successful partnership, because we want to make sure everyone in this room, among all the different 7 campuses, know what we are trying to deliver and what we are trying to achieve. So we have conducted almost 80 plus face-to-face and online trainings, and that couldn't be possible from AAST's point of view when you have a strong team and guidance, and obviously Dr. Hamdi's guidance to support us how to manage that. Analytics is very important because it's a powerful tool for university to know how the students are engaging. And I would say, in the true spirit of partnership, we have done so many updates in analytics, adding a campus feel that can support you all to know what students are doing with their textbooks. Local expertise, Yasmin, obviously she joined in September 2024 for a very short time as she's moving to a full time at AAST, and we're going to miss her, but she has trained everyone at Smart Village and other various campuses. And I'm really feeling very sad at this point, and I shouldn't be, but you have a great champion who knows how Cortex work and how Cortex can be a part of very strong digital transformation at AAST. If you have attended a lot of seminars and presentations where Dr. Ismail opened the session, he always said, we have OER content and university should use it. There are some great books. We started our partnership with 14,000 titles. Today, we have 37,000 open resource content, which is available to each one of you, and some of the great resources available there. When we do all this, what does it bring to come and achieve this engagement ceremony? Yes, that comes with the engagement. AST's adoption and engagement is one of the highest, and I can proudly say I have never seen a good engagement anywhere else that puts AST in the top 5 engagement globally. And to see that successful collaboration, I have few figures for you. So Professor Ismail, you have put university, it was already on a map, we all know that. Just want to highlight, when you look at these numbers, AST's usage on Cortex platform is globally in top rank 5. Yes. Top 5 is a great, you have done amazing job. We started February last year, so that column February itself is only for your 23-24 academic year with the engagement of total users, what we have taken. But then came fall semester where we were here again for the training sessions. Look at the total users, it became 25,000, which is 3-4-fold higher. And then just February, few months ago, we started the trainings and etc. And we are already at 21,000 numbers. That is the active high usage number. That puts you on a global map of highest engagement in digital transformation in a very short time. Some fancy graph. You know, colors, everyone loves it, but this shows about the active users, and that's why these users are here to receive certain awards, because they have done a tremendous job in engaging with their textbooks. And you can see some consistent growth in number of students actively using their textbook, using Cortex platform, going into the Moodle, teachers assigning readings and the tasks. So that shows a great engagement even from the faculties and the lecturers here. One more slide, why not, right? Study time. That's where you know how much your students are actually using Cortex platform, actually using the textbook that university has provided them. If you look at the first column with 14,800, that is your spring and summer. And then we added 2 more rows individually for the fall and spring intake. From 14,800, when you combine that 14 and 10,000, you're already at 24,000 study hours, which is very high. You don't see that engagement normally anywhere else. And that shows credibility of pages access. From 2 million, now you are already at 3 million pages. That is a powerful tool. Students are adapting. Faculty is using the digital content at their classrooms, and that shows how the vision of Dr. Ismail is moving in the right direction. And I read somewhere, AIST is not preparing students to follow the digital transformation. They are preparing students to lead the digital transformation. And that should be the motive, and that should be the aim. So far, we have done a great usage. We are Microsoft Gold partners, so AI feature is at high. And then you have a cutting edge, secure platform, lot of content, lot of accessibility. But what is next? So now, as I said, we have 36,000 plus OER titles, and each month going forward we'll be adding 400 new ebooks and reference books. That gives IAST a huge resource at university and at their library. But then we are launching University GPT. So now you can use ChatGPT at your university Cortex platform, that is called University GPT, and add different questions or the resources that you would like. What does it look like? Like that. If you have a University GPT tab over there, I just added a few questions to play around. I just asked, how are you doing? He responded very well. But then I asked a question about digital marketing. It takes and answers your question. It takes you to the textbooks or the reference book you got your answers from. So it's from a parameter defined by your university. And then you can add different questions. Help me to prepare multiple choice question. Difficulty level, you can set it up as high or low you want. So it will prepare a question and a question bank for you, for the faculty to have different questions, for students to do their understanding of knowledge. It can help you to prepare presentations, etc. So you can ask them to help you prepare a 2-slide presentation on any topic from your textbooks. Well, that will be getting launched in somewhere October this year. It's already in the final stage of testing. So far we have received a positive feedback, so we are good. But then what else you will be getting in the next year? Well, over the last, I would say, 3 different visits, we have been asked different questions from the faculties, from the student, and based on that, that's a little slide about what's coming or what is in work in progress and what is in roadmap. And you can see you have Quizme. Who doesn't love question bank? A lot of time books doesn't come back with the question banks, etc. So you can have a feature called Quizme where you can set your different difficulty level from light to high to hardest. Quiz questions, you can add a visualize, you can add a screenshot to it and generate various questions from that. You can create your own podcast. Pick a topic, say I want to have a podcast on that topic. It will give you a questions and possibility of the valid answers as well. Then you also have different knowledge items here that we are adding. You can grade your papers, etc. So that you know your students are ready from moving from one chapter to another chapter once you get graded them on the Cortex platform. So there's a huge roadmap that is in plan for Cortex that we want to achieve so that AST always get a full support from the team, from the management at the higher level. I guess that is it from my side. I hope it was short and brief, but I would really like to say thank you to everyone. Thank you, Professor Ismail, for having me over here.
Thank you, Priya. As we have heard that there are a lot of brilliant features waiting for us. والآن اسمحوا لي أن أعرض على حضراتكم تجارب مختلفة لبعض الكليات على مستوى الأفرع. فلتتفضل أستاذ دكتور هبة نايف عميد كلية اللغة والإعلام بمصر الجديدة لعرض تجربتها.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. The translation for our guests, as a very small part of it, is read in the name of your Lord who created man from a clod. These were the first words revealed to Prophet Muhammad, God, peace be upon him. The first divine commands in Islam were not fast, pray, or give. It was read. In my opinion, this is a declaration, a divine declaration of how important knowledge, reading, the pen, is important and the essence of human development. That's why I think that today we are not gathered to just talk about core text. We are gathered to see this eternal truth that lies in reading, lies. I remember I heard these words that in the written word lies the soul of humanity. So, distinguished guest, His Excellency or Your Excellency Professor Ismail Abdulghafar Ismail Farag, the esteemed representative of core text, and dear deans and colleagues and students, allow me at the beginning it's a great honor to be here, of course. Allow me at the beginning to extend my deepest gratitude. Thanks for Professor Ismail Abdulghafar, the head and the president of the Arabic Academy for Science, Technology and Maritime Transport. Sir, your unwavering and relentless effort and vision led us to where we are now. I was listening to their presentation and I had this wow moment. This is what we have in the Arabic Academy. This is what we have in our future. So allow me, I'm going to shift from the experience of my college to talk about the moment, because I was really inspired by everything that's happening here. Today, we are not witnessing just or discussing a platform. We are discussing the moment we are having here, which is the essence of the Arabic Academy. Professor Ismail Abdulghafar, you instilled in every one of us the vision that the Arab Academy should lead trends of education, not follow trends of education. I come from linguistic background, and we have this linguistic, I'm talking offhand now, I'm not going to talk about what I prepared. We have this linguistic relativity theory. This theory says that language does not reflect your thoughts only. It shapes the way you see the world. And I think Professor Ismail, and I'm taking all this time to thank you, because we are here because of you, sir. You have actually made us believe that the word technology in our name, Arab Academy for Science, Technology and Maritime Transport, transcends only the more than, it's not just a word. It becomes what we believe in. It becomes the essence of the academy. Technology is not a word we carry in our name. Technology is the core of how we understand. That's why we started back in first when I came to the academy, and when Professor Ismail came, we had this e-ink tablet. Maybe some of you remember it, experience. We were the first to have it. And we had challenges of infrastructure, we had challenges of expectation, getting out of our comfort zone, but we did it. And then we transferred it from an e-ink tablet to digital. Embrace the digital future with core text. At the beginning, core text was just like the iPad Pro. It had only highlights, annotations, and bookmarks. But then it evolved. So we started to have this summarizing features. All the features we all know, of course, we are so familiar with. I'm going to stop at one feature. And probably this is something I wanted to talk about. The feature that allows blind student and visually impaired student to merge with their peers in the classroom. Because we have the text-to-speech feature, we have the audio, the read aloud feature. It not only helps to enhance the performance of our students in English, but it tackles a very important thing. It gives dignity to visually impaired students. And it makes them part of the classroom without making them feel that they are marked. So again, Professor Ismail, I want to thank you, because it was not just the technology. You embraced, you built the infrastructure. We all suffered from the Wi-Fi problems, etc. So we tackled all the challenges. Do we still have challenges? Yes. In order not to take much of your time, I'm going to end with the Chinese proverb. When the wind of change blows, some people choose to build walls, and some build windmills. AST is building windmills. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hibale, for these kind words. والآن تتفضل دكتورة نانسي عبد المنعم مساعد عميد كلية الهندسة بالقرية الذكية لمشاركتنا تجربتها مع كورتكس.
شكرا جزيلا للدعوة كريمة. Firstly, I would like to thank ASTMT and His Excellency Dr. Ismail Abdelghaffar for giving us the chance of having a Cortex. For me personally, as an amateur for books and readings, I found a lot of references in the collections that I actually took advantage of, and all the time I'm talking to Dr. Muhammad, how can I have this book and how can I have this book, because they are very good collection in my branch of expertise in architecture and urban design. So Cortex is an up-to-date technology which follows the current vision of the state to moving to e-learning, as well as the new TOR of Faculty of Engineering, as I'm talking about Faculty of Engineering, which emphasize on self-learning and how we can let students used to self-learning, because it is not the way before. I will talk now about my experience in my course of urban design, Introduction to Urban Design. It is a course for the term 8, and how we used Cortex and how we ask the students to take the advantage of it. First of all, we began to have a weekly schedule, and we told the students, so this week we will gonna, or the next week we will gonna talk about, or we're gonna have a discussion about this chapter. And those who will gonna have good discussion with us, and we have bonus. So some of the students began to work and to read and engage in the discussion to have this bonus, but not all of them. So after that, we said, okay, we're gonna see the how you engage and the progress of you in readings, and we're gonna give a grade. So some others began to read, but not that much. At the end, we do an open book exam. So all the students read. Because this is an open book exam, we do twice in the semester, in the beginning and at the end, so the students should read and benefit from this experience. So for me, Cortex has many strengths. First of all, when we began in this course with Cortex, we have a book in the second edition, and after one semester, the third edition has been published. So we asked Dr. Muhammad to change it to the third edition, and it was easily changed. In contrary, if it is a normal textbook, we should stay until the stock finish and we have the third edition. as well as I can follow each student progress due to the new analysis that we have this semester. So I can follow each one and how time is spent on the book and how many pages he reads. Finally, the summarizing option is an amazing approach, especially for Gen Z, because they are using to scroll TikTok and Instagram all the time. So those who cannot have much or cannot the ability, it is not about time but more the ability to read, the summarizing of it is very good. Our challenges in Faculty of Engineering is that the books are theoretical, and some of them of course have questions or equations, but not as much as the students need. And for us in architecture, actually we use Cortex all the time in the first part of the semester, because at the end we begin to draw, so the theoretical part, the progress is not continuing like the other theoretical books. So I would like to thank you again, and thank you to sharing this with me.
Thank you, Dr. Nancy. That was so inspiring. والآن يتفضل الدكتور أحمد السداوي وكيل التعليم بكلية الإدارة والتكنولوجيا بالقرية الذكية لعرض تجربته مع كورتكس.
طبقا لتوجيهات معالي الدكتور اسماعيل فرج، بشكر سيادته طبعا ان هو جينا في العمليه التعليميه ان احنا نقدم حاجه مختلفه شويه وبنتكلم بالارقام، واحنا اتجهنا فعلا الى دفع الطالب بشكل مختلف مع العمليه التعليميه جوه كليه الاداره تحت رعايه طبعا الدكتور اسماعيل فرج. طبعا سيادتك اتفضلت، ودي التعليمات للدكتور احمد العواصي ان احنا نبتدي نطبق عمليه الانجيجمنت، كورس انجيجمنت. So I will present for today some of numbers related to our engagement for our students. So next please. College of Management already have a different department, but BIS, Business Information System 16 course out of 26 have a Cortex boxes. Finance 21 course out of 26 have a Cortex boxes. Marketing 19 course out of 26 course boxes. We already tried to engage our students in College of Management based on artificial intelligence tools which is offered inside Cortex, such as trying to make a sum of summary for our students. So next please. We reached sum of total in February in BIS 1,234, in finance 721, in marketing 1,788, in registered in BIS 849, in finance 524, in marketing 1,064. After trying to make some of integration with our students and trying to push our students to use Cortex and how it will be added value for our students through some summaries, using some of calculations based on what we need from our students, we reach into next one to active 1,082 engage out of 3,073 registered in 3 majors. In April, I think it's same numbers after push of total number of students to make some of summary, make calculations of number of words, make some of assignments, extra assignment through tasks, more tasks from what we are looking in 3 majors. Next please. This is after push our students to increase total numbers. Honestly, I can't read it, but it's clear to increase total numbers from in finance and accounting, and in next department for marketing and BIS. It's increased after pushing all of them. Overall engagement trends, it appear as a huge increasing for our students from what we started until after using some of tools offered in artificial intelligence through Cortex. this is what we need to share how it will be increased the engagement in our classes. And thank you very much.
تكست فيه كذا اوبشن سهلوا علينا قوي زي السمري والنوتس والترانسليشن.
في ريفرنسز كتير قوي احنا بنستعمله في كل الكورسز بتاعتنا.
بستخدمه من على الموبايل عادي وممكن من على اللابتوب برضو.
بيساعدنا ان احنا ناكسس كتب كتير.
ممكن اعمل ترانسليت للحاجه اللي انا مش فاهماها.
تقدر تدخل على طول تعمل سيرش على الشابتر تلاقي على الكلمه اللي انت عايزها.
اسمع البرونسيشن بتاع الكلمه.
بيسهل عليا المذاكره وبيسهل عليا ان انا اجيب السكشن او الحاجه اللي انا عايزها بطريقه اسرع.
بدل ما كنا بنروح لو معانا كتاب لكذا سورس عشان نعمل الحاجات دي، هو خلى الحاجات دي كلها في سورس.
استخدام الكورتكس كان سهل ان انا اعرف وممكن يخشوا على ايه بالظبط، يبقى موست ابديتد انفورميشن، خصوصا ان احنا في الميديكال فيلد محتاجين دايما نبقى ابديتد ومحتاجين دايما نعتمد على مواقع موثوق فيها.
assignments كل اسبوع كان عندهم assignment، هم مش مضطرين ان هم يعملوها كلها صح، ولكن انا باستخدام الاساينمنت دي كنت بضمن ان الطلبه بيذاكروا الحاجات اللي اتعملت، وكنت بضمن ان هم بيرجعوا للكتاب وبيقروا الكونتنت.
في مزايا كتير قوي ممكن نستخدمها في الفكره بتاعت الهايلايتنج، في سمرايزيشن، في كمان ممكن يعمل اوتو جنريشن لاي كويشنز للدكتورز ممكن يستفيدوا فيها بالايفالويشن بتاعت الطلبه. ممكن نشجع الطلبه ان هم يستخدموه في ان احنا نديهم اساينمنتس منه يشتغلوا فيها سيلف ليرنينج، يعمل لهم ريدنج لتوبكس معينه، يسلكت التوبكس دي او بيجز معينه ويبتدي يحل على الاساينمنت ويديهم درجات عليها.
اكتب نوتس، ان ممكن يديني اسئله اراجع كويس اللي ذاكرته، كل ده حسيت قد ايه دي حاجه كويسه جدا ومش موجوده في الكتب العاديه اللي كنا بنستخدمها.
فعجبني قوي ان انا ممكن يبقى معايا كتبي في اي وقت لو حبيت ان انا افتحها في اي وقت.
شكر طبعا لرئيس الاكاديميه الاستاذ الدكتور اسماعيل عبد الغفار انه اتاح لينا استخدام هذه المنصه المميزه.
والان اسمحوا لنا نبدا فعاليات تسليم شهادات التقدير للساده اعضاء هيئه التدريس والطلاب الاكثر تفاعلا على منصه كورتكس. فليتفضل الاستاذ الدكتور اسماعيل عبد الغفار رئيس الاكاديميه البحريه تسليم شهادات. اتفضل يا دكتور. الدكتورة داليا يحيى كلية الصيدلة بأبوكير. دكتور مروة عبد المحسن كلية اللغة والإعلام. كلية الهندسة والتكنولوجيا من قرية سكينة. And now the students الطلبة من كلية الصيدلة الطالبة لوجين حسن زكي. من كلية اللغة والإعلام ملك حسام خميس حجازي. من كلية اللغة والإعلام وايضا جانا سامح محمد جابر. لا والله انا ماليش دعوه. من كلية الهندسة والتكنولوجيا الطالب بيير جورج واجي. والطالبة خديجة وليد ممدوح. من كلية الحاسبات وتكنولوجيا المعلومات الطالب زياد محمد هاشم. واخيرا ولست اخرا مسك الختام.
مساء الخير، كل سنه وحضراتكم طيبين. يعني سعيد جدا ان احنا موجودين النهارده كلنا مع بعض في المناسبه دي. طبعا اكيد احنا كررنا بعض النماذج، لكن اكيد في نماذج كتير جدا وفي ناس كتير جدا انا عارفهم بالاسم، يعني المفروض نذكرهم كلهم، لكن هم يعني سياده النائب مع بعض الزملاء هم دول يعني، والاحصائيات طبعا اكيد. ف يعني متشكر جدا. طبعا اكيد كانت جيرني جميله، رحله جميله ان شاء الله تستمر، لان هو ده المستقبل. كلنا شايفين اللي حصل في الكام شهر والكام سنه الاخيره، فطبعا بالتاكيد لازم هنكمل الديجيتال جيرني، لازم هنكمل مشوار الديجيتال يونيفرستي. We have to, is not an option anymore. That is the future. يعني انا عايز اقول لكم ان هو ده التحدي الكبير اللي هيقابلنا الفتره الجايه. يعني احنا كاعضاء التدريس لازم نتغير، لان فعلا تغير كبير. الدنيا كلها بتتغير، بتتطور بشكل كبير جدا. اذا كناش احنا هنتغير هنلاقي نفسنا بقينا يعني لا قدر الله. فعشان كده المنصه كورتكس is not just يعني كتاب خالص. It's not about the e-book. It is about the digital university. It's about the future, and we have to lead the future. ملناش حل تاني غير كده. لازم، لان احنا الاكاديميه لازم تحط نفسها دايما في الطليعه ودايما في المقدمه، نحترم كل الجامعات وكل الناس اللي بتشتغل، واحنا منهم. فمعاهم ومع بعض كلنا لازم نبتدي كلنا نتغير ونغير، لان الطلبه النهارده كلهم اكيد يعني بقوا في حته ثانيه خالص، واحنا لازم نسبقهم. معلش ما تزعلوش الطلبه، هنتني اسبق منهم اكيد، احنا يعني برضه ما تقلقوش علينا يعني. فكورتكس يعني حقيقي اتاحت لينا كتير زي ما سمعنا في التجارب، زي ما سمعنا في like to thank يعني فعلا our colleagues from Cortex. Priya, thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. Thank you for يعني برضه نانسي مش برضه ولا؟ ياسمين على فكره خريجه الاكاديميه اركتكشر عشان تبقوا عارفين برضه يعني. اي نعم كانت ريبريزنت كورتكس، بس هي كانت دبل هاتس طبعا. اكيد الاكاديميه طبعا اكيد في قلبها مش بس متخرجه منها. فحقيقة انا فخور بيكم وسعيد. وطبعا اكيد احنا الوقت ضيق فجبنا سامبل، والمكان برضه ما بيتسعش للكل، لكن انا بقول لكم الاكاديميه ان شاء الله هتكمل الارقام اللي بريا عرضتها. اكيد هتزيد جدا. اذا كنا توب 5 في العالم استخدمنا الكورتكس دي، انا بقول لها ان شاء الله السنه الجايه ان شاء الله نكون يعني مش عايز اقول يعني ممكن نبقى ان شاء الله طموحنا كبير قوي بري، طموحنا كبير جدا يعني. ماشي قول لها خلاص شكرا جزيلا، كل سنه وانتم طيبين، توفيق ان شاء الله. خلاص داخلين ايام بسيطه، ندخل بقى على الايام العشر ان شاء الله. ربنا يبلغكم جميعا كل الخير يعني ان شاء الله. اكيد يمكن ربنا يكتب لنا الحج يعني بعرفات، ما كانش السنه دي يبقى السنه الجايه ان شاء الله اللي بعدها. ربنا يكتبها لكم كلكم جميعا. مش هوصيكم، هو ده المستقبل. على فكره انتوا كرمتوا برضه يعني، لو شفتوا واحد زي الدكتور عمرو ابراهيم على فكره من اكثر الناس اللي بيشتغل على كورتكس، مش عارفين بس يعني، بس ما اعرفش الاحصاءات ما طلعتوش ليه. ف وانا يعني اليوزرز اللي هم هيفي يوزرز اكثر من محمد حمدي نفسه. هو فين محمد حمدي؟ اكثر منك، انا بقول لك اهو ماشي، مش عارف بس يعني. وطبعا اكثر واحد بيدفع الفلوس دكتور سامح، شاكرين دكتور سامح. معلش بس تستاهل، صدقني تستاهل يعني. الانفستمنت اللي احنا حطيناه هنا انفستمنت في مكانه. اذا ما كناش يعني فعلا قدرنا نعمل انجيجمنت مع الكل، اكيد السنه الجايه هتكون بيست ان وورلد ان شاء الله. احنا ما قدامناش بدائل كتير يعني، هو ده اللي احنا بنشتغل عليه وده اللي هنخلينا عليه ان شاء الله باستمرار باذن الله تعالى ان شاء الله. تاني كل الشكر وكل التقدير لكل من يعني فعلا آمن بالفكرة، واللي آمن بالفكرة دي آمن بالمستقبل بعد إيمان بربنا سبحانه وتعالى. هو ده المستقبل. مش بقول I'm not promoting the name of Cortex, but that is the fact. It's Cortex with Microsoft, with AI. وطبعا thank you Ray for the features that you have explained. I believe it will add a lot for this platform. وطبعا this will make the engagement much more. يعني every time you add such features, أكيد University GPT أكيد will be of great value rather than ChatGPT. This is will be also طبعا اللاب ايديا اللي عرضوها، اعتقد الحاجات دي كلها هتزود الانجيجمنت بشكل كبير جدا جدا ان شاء الله. فان شاء الله هنكمل زي ما قلت، ده المستقبل باذن الله تعالى ان شاء الله. فارجو كلنا نبلغ الرساله. طبعا اكيد انا متاكد كل واحد كان جاي النهارده، وكل واحد في اللي وصلوا جم النهارده من كل الافرع، بشكرهم على وجودهم في القريه الذكيه. يعني لازم في ناس جايزه اول مره تشوف القريه الذكيه. مين اول مره يجي القريه الذكيه من اللي موجودين هنا النهارده؟ مين اول واحد؟ في اول مره يجي سمارت فيلج اكيد، فده كويس. وان شاء الله لازم برضه نروح كلنا العالمين، ولازم نروح كلنا اسوان، ولازم نروح كلنا بقير، ولازم بقى تشوفوا مصر الجديده. دق الاكاديميه في كل حته يا جماعه، حاله كده من النجاح يعني غير مسبوقه. احنا النهارده هنا سياده النائب مش موجود طبعا، ليه؟ لانه مش راح بورسعيد عشان خاطر يغير جو هناك، لا ده في هناك اكتيفيتيز ماراثون، وامبارح كان في الجوب فير بتاع بورسعيد. فالاكتيفيتيز رانينج افري وير، كل يوم كل لحظه في عندنا حاجات جديده يعني. انا عايز اقول لكم بس يعني ان شاء الله خبر اعلن من كام يوم كده، ما اعرفش خدتوا بالكم ولا لا، ان تيك توك عامل شانل اسمها ستيم. عارفين ولا مش عارفين؟ عارفين طبعا اكيد. بيحاولوا يعملوا طبعا اكيد حاجه جديده كويسه. انا جايز يعني مش من المستخدمين بتاع تيك توك، لكن تيك توك اعلنت من كام يوم ان ستيم في مصر بالشراكه مع الاكاديميه العربيه للكوميديا والنقل البحري لدعم جيل جديد من المبتكرين. اللي اعلن الكلام ده تيك توك نفسه. فان شاء الله كل الكونتنت اللي هينزل في مصر باللغه العربيه في الفتره اللي جايه هيكون تحت اشراف، وجايز ان شاء الله هنعمل كده ان شاء الله حاجه كده بحيث ايه الطلبه نفسهم هم اللي هيعملوا كونتنت باذن الله فور ستيم تيك توك باذن الله تعالى ان شاء الله. دي برضه اعتقد هتبقى حاجه ثانيه مختلفه خالص يعني. طبعا اكيد هيبقى لكل الكليات دور في هذا الامر، كل الطلبه وكل اعضاء التدريس باذن الله تعالى ان شاء الله. اظن مش من السهوله، طبعا الشريك بتاع تيك توك في الاميريتس مؤسسه محمد بن راشد. فتيك توك في مصر ان شاء الله دلوقتي بقت مع الاكاديميه. وفي حاجه ثانيه قريب ان شاء الله برضه، حاجه من الحاجات اللي يمكن ميتا، يمكن حاجه كده تبقى بالشراكه مع الاكاديميه ان شاء الله، قريب هتسمعوها ان شاء الله. كم واحد يعرف موضوع تيك توك دوت؟ العمل فيه صمت اهم حاجه، بس العمل تبقى حاطط قدامك هدف كده وتروح مع الوقت هتيجي. تقلقش، عمرك ما هتبدا يعني ايه من خط النهايه، لازم تبدا منين؟ خط البدايه، بس المهم يكون عارف رايح لفين مع كل المقومات، كل المجهود، كل التخطيط، اعتماد على ربنا سبحانه وتعالى. ان شاء الله مزيد من نجاح لأسرة الأكاديمية، توفيق. طبعا اكيد اللي احنا عملناه ده ناس كتير بتتعب، هو حد يصدق ان الدكتور اسماعيل؟ لا لا لا، انتوا ربنا يوفقكم ويحفظكم، كل سنه وانتم طيبين، وشكرا جزيلا. واشكر طبعا
Learning institutions AAST and Cortext, one of the world's leading study platforms, are proud to join forces to provide a next-level learning experience for students. Our partnership is dedicated to supporting AAST's mission of fostering a highly professional environment that advances knowledge, develops human potential, and breaks new intellectual and academic ground. By doing so, we aim to improve the lives of individuals and communities across the Arab world and beyond. Cortext enhances this mission by offering access to a vast digital library. Students can explore a wide range of textbooks and academic resources anytime, anywhere, ensuring they have the tools they need to excel. Our advanced analytics also helps educators gain insights into student progress and engagement, allowing them to tailor their teaching strategies to better meet the needs of their students. Together, AAST and Cortext are committed to educating the next generation of difference makers, empowering them to achieve their fullest potential and contribute meaningfully to society.